No more sleeping in bed. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, this is the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I am Qiana. And we are brought to you by the New Image Project, better known as. And we are redefining because
smart is
the new
gangster, baby.
And if you didn't know, you know. Now you know. Now you know.
So what's good?
It's Wednesday. Wednesday.
What's on your mind?
Well, it's Valentine's Day.
Oh, it is. Love is of the heart.
Do you celebrate Valentine's Day?
I mean, honestly,
it is. You say, nah. It ain't where it's at.
I mean,
I'm just saying, like Valentine's Day, like
all holidays, it's to the partaker.
Mm-hmm.
Some people feel very loved during Valentine's Day. Like some people feel loved during Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And also the exact opposite. Some people don't feel those holidays. And I'm one.
You're one that's not a holiday.
I'm not a holiday person, honestly.
I don't think you are.
If you want to mention it, I wouldn't say nothing about it. Ain't that something?
That is. To be loved. Yes, to be loved. So I'm a holiday person, not a holiday person, right? If that makes sense. Like
you're a Libra, you got the scale, so you weighing out your options.
It's like
do I want to spend some money with you? No, do I don't.
So I'm a person that like appreciate me year round. Yes. Don't wait until the holiday to show your love for me, right?
Yes. I mean, I like that. Appreciate me year round.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm one of those people. But
get a petition, I sign.
But I will say I like to be acknowledged
during the holidays.
Yeah, like what I mean.
You straddling the fence.
Yeah. Like it has
don't
to
act like it ain't no holiday.
Right.
Don't you act like
don't you even if we're not doing anything, you better say, hey, I know it's Valentine's Day. We ain't doing nothing but whatever.
That's a tough one. It don't matter, but you better act like it's happening.
Hey, no, you gotta acknowledge that it's happening. You can't like just wake up and be like, oh, it's just another day. No. It is Valentine's Day.
Okay. And if y'all are watching out there in TV land, on Facebook world, or even listening on the radio dials, it is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. If you have somebody you want to shout out during Valentine's Day,
give them a call. Yeah, 727-637-2416.
727-637?
Yes.
2416 is the number. Carefest Radio is the dial. 99 Gems is the station.
Today we'll be shouting out all Valentine's Day stuff. Yes. But you know what? Okay, so now the crazy part is, right, is that they have they got breakup stuff. Like I seen that Pizza Hut. Like if you wanted to break up with somebody, they got like doing Valentine's Day, they have like a little thing where they'll send you like a broken heart.
No, see what we ain't gonna do is play with it. See, I don't know what these people got going on. They gonna a broken heart pizza.
Yeah.
On edge.
I mean, listen, it is what it is. So everybody don't make it to the holidays.
Ooh, that's cutthroat.
But everybody don't make it to the holidays.
Ooh, that's cutthroat. And then it be
good morning, stupid day.
It'd be a plan. Oh, I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut this turkey.
And you want me to tell you, some people be like, "Oh, if I don't get nothing for the holidays, it's over with."
Hey, and in my mind,
go ahead.
Holidays is a trying time. Not trying, but a test moment.
It is okay. Do you think that you should the person that you love the most? Do you think we put too much on it about spending time with like Christmas? They be they got to be with you on Christmas. Valentine's Day. They say that, hey, if you the main or y'all together, you get Valentine's Day, and then it's side chick day on the 15th.
Yep.
Do you think we put too much on it?
Side chick, the day is the 15th.
A side guy day on the 15th. I don't know.
Side piece.
Side piece. Let's say side piece.
National Side Piece Day
is the 15th.
It's the 15th. You heard it here first. Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
Do you think we put too much emphasis on? Hey, yeah, y'all talk to us. Let us know. Do you think
so? Because it's like Christmas. If you say you buy a gift on Christmas,
okay,
right, a necklace or a hat, ring, that same product is 80% off the next day. The exact same product, and you're not gonna feel the same if the same product was given to you a day later at a 50% price break. So
I'm a 50% worth. Like
no, I'm just saying. Like if we in a relationship,
okay,
together, your finances, my finances, we get into the bag together, right? And Christmas come or Valentine's Day come.
Okay,
don't come in with nothing.
Okay,
but on the 15th, the half off day, come in with the big teddy bear. Come in with the roses.
But you said the key. No, but let me tell you, the key word is on the day of. You still showed up. No. That was the key word. Even though you didn't come in with anything,
you showed up the day of.
You showed up
so you can bring the stuff the day after.
Yes,
you can talk about this in finances because it's serious life.
No. So the finances is the most important part of it because some people like.
I'm glad you said
no. Finance is the most important part of it. Is because like don't make us broke.
That's real.
Trying to impress because again.
But you say that from this. You say that from behind the mic. But now listen.
Okay, go ahead. Listen.
Go ahead. The day of. Right. I've been saving money, and they want $1,500 for this chain. Right. The day of. They give it to you on the 14th, but on the 15th they're gonna sell the same chain for 75% off. So what's 75% of $1,500? Whatever it is, it's a lot of money.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Whatever it is, it's a few dollars.
Okay.
Right?
Go ahead.
And baby, surprise.
So I'm gonna say this. No. I'm gonna tell you the grown-up Qiana.
Okay.
$1,500 you got, and you finna spend it.
And but
no. Put it on our bills. This is so much more romantic.
The bills all paid.
Oh, that's so sexy. A responsibility is. Yeah. No, like, listen, you want to turn me on? Like, no. Put the $1,500 on something that's gonna make us grow. You know what I mean? Not even like for real.
I hear that, and
then once if we're in that situation, right? But if we have all the money to blow some money. And to do it,
the bag.
Then you do what you do, but like if we have a goal, and we're like let's try to do that'll be a part of the thing because I'm okay with a snickerdoodle.
People still setting goals together.
Yes,
do people set goals together.
Yes,
okay.
You don't think so? Do people still set goals together? I do.
I mean, I don't know. Oh, my bad. I always do that. But the truth of the matter is, it is Valentine's Day. And there's a lot of lovers out. There's a lot of places going to get paid today.
Oh,
so
it is.
Your business together. I think this is the day you might make a couple of dollars.
It might be, or not.
Your business together.
If your business, because you see that all on the street corner.
Yes, if your business.
Now I'm going to tell you this. I don't really want no street basket.
You don't want no street basket? I'm tired of this mess. First you want the gift on the 14th. Nah, I can't pull up at the gas station and grab you nothing.
You know what it is? It seems so last minute. But then I'm gonna tell you, I done got a street basket too, and I was impressed.
Okay,
I will say that.
Some people baskets be nice though.
Yeah.
If you got baskets, please chime in. Let us know. Tell us what's in your basket because I ain't gonna lie, the street baskets, that's a big part of the economy. In
so
the hood.
a question is Valentine's Day just for women?
For them selfish women. Because there's some men that like to be pampered too, with rose petals in the tub and in the bed.
You're like, you walk in your house with rose petals and all. How do you feel?
I mean, it's a good feeling. How do you feel?
I'm just asking.
From a woman's perspective, you walk in the door, everything look normal, but then you get to the hallway, you see rose petals.
I'm one of them people, like, I love all of that, right? Like, I'm a hopeless romantic, and I believe in, like, I think it goes both ways. Like, I think Valentine's Day is a day for lovers, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think it's a gender per se where it says, like, you know, only the women, not the men. I feel like if he's going all out, I should too.
Okay, so,
Roy said, I don't need no petals, but it would be grateful.
But I appreciate it. Hey, let's buy some stock, baby. Say that yapo.
But you can be so creative. Though you don't have to like spend all the money. Like you can do the Dollar Tree hacks. Like I like the DUIs, like do it yourself things.
What you mean?
Like you create, like last year, like, so for my goddaughter for Valentine's Day, I made her the little box. And then it opened up and it went to different levels of it. You know what I mean? But I like to, yeah. So yeah. So tell us what y'all doing for Valentine's Day. If y'all doing something. If you not, are y'all breaking up? Is this a lonely Valentine's Day? Because you know, you see the posters and be like,
it's done.
Like, listen, if I'm single on Valentine's Day, everybody gonna be single because I'm showing my inbox. You ever seen that?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, people say that.
We don't want to see your inbox.
Oh, they want
keep your inbox to yourself.
They said they're gonna
start a wave. I don't want to see your inbox. Keep your business to yourself. I don't want to know that person's business either. How about now? But that's a whole new movement. We don't want to see your business. Hashtag keep it to yourself. For real. Hashtag keep it to yourself. What y'all think about that? Because it's the year of exposing people, right?
And that's what they're doing. So you know what? Social media is out of control.
Okay, what you talking about?
I'm talking about Monique, Shay Club, Shay, Mike Epps, Cat Winston.
Is it Messy Shay? Is it the Messy Shay show?
Oh my God!
It's turned into the Messy Shay show.
They are out of control at this point.
For real?
I think so. You know, everybody has to come in and defend. And you know what I'm realizing too? As a culture, we can't win. So you know how, like, when Cat Williams did it, and then everybody said, well, ain't nobody say nothing, so it must be true, right? But then on the flip side,
people say something.
No, on the flip side, you'll be like, a hit dog holler. So if they would have defended, they would have like a hit dog holler, so it must be true.
And then when they don't. Yeah.
If they don't say nothing, it ain't true, right? So where you lying at? Because you can't say nothing. And then if you say something, so regardless of the fact, when somebody says something, because we like to victimize people, right?
Yes.
And then we
play the victim.
And we play the victim, right?
And
then what we like to do is find holes in people's success.
Because people at the top get shot down
all the time. And you got to think that the people that you idolize or look up to, right, are not as perfect as they perceive to be, and be like, oh, I knew it.
No.
Oh, yeah. They're like that. So it's really hard out there. So you see Monique out here doing all of this other stuff, all this jazz.
So my thought was this,
Go
right?
ahead.
And this speaks to a lot of what mainstream culture, we don't want to try to target this because I think this is a mainstream culture thing. I truly feel that we are like in a fight or flight response.
Okay.
And the messier, the better. Right? That attracts, the more controversy attracts. But what people don't know, when Club Shay Shay did a video, the video of Cat Williams, they did like 10, 20 million in a couple days, right? It was like 40, 50 million. They somewhere in the stars right now. But do you know that Tucker Carlson did an interview with Vladimir Putin and didn't get the number of views that Club Shay Shay got? They're more, the Vladimir Putin interview is more on the range of
100 views.
No, it's a few million. It's millions. They're clocking millions.
Okay.
But it didn't grow and didn't catch the viral sensation of the Cat Williams. And I think one is a little bigger than the other.
I mean, people, like I say, people want to look at the celebrities. People who are successful, they want to find holes in it.
Peacocking. That's what is the name. They peacocking.
They peacocking? Okay, yeah, you peacocking, so they want to find. And then when it's stuff that really matters, or
it don't hit.
No, it's not interesting. It's not messy enough.
And I told somebody, this is a form of distraction. Like, so
it totally is.
We are being distracted on a monumental level. Like, in the thing we were talking about the Sudan, the Sudan, there's a blackout. There hasn't been no information, news, or anything coming out of the Sudan and Africa for like 2-3 days. They've been at war for 300 days, right? So while all this going on, but in the mainstream media or in our peripheral view, one of the biggest, what they call genocides or ethnic cleansing is going on right in front of us in real time. And nobody knows about it. You know, Sudan, you know, the stuff going on in the Congo, stuff going on that raises to, and it may because it's a sad stuff, maybe because, you know, people don't want to talk about warfare, maybe.
I mean, people talk about warfare.
I know they do. They talk about Ukraine. They talk about other wars.
Yeah, they really do.
They talking about what's going on in the Middle East. The Sudan is in Africa, but at the same time, you know, a lot of people down. They saying some of these people are gonna die of just starvation. Not to mention the people that they're gonna kill. They say almost 600,000 to 700,000 people die of acute starvation.
Oh wow, that's sad.
You get what I'm saying? They ain't talking about that. That's just the lift the veil, just in hunger. And this is the most resource-rich land on the world map.
Right. So do you think it's done intentionally?
Yes. Because I think there's a lot of political, or what they call it, geopolitical interest in Africa.
Okay.
And a lot of these same fights, right? The same people who fighting over there are funding and fighting over here. They call them proxy wars and stuff like that. But the problem is they can get away with it when nobody pay attention.
Okay.
So why ain't nobody looking? They'll do all kinds of atrocities. But as soon as they know people looking, they'll still do it, but they'll temper it back. They'll roll it back. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For public opinion. You get what I'm saying?
All you can say is,
man, I gotta just show y'all my X stream.
Okay.
So freedom of speech is an amazing thing.
Okay.
But when freedom of speech goes wrong.
Okay.
So, you know, you got the right to post anything you want on your page. It's your page.
Yeah.
But what about when you posting snuff videos? And I just stroll and boom, 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 the first 2 seconds, somebody has lost their life. And you got emojis on your comment. That's freedom of speech, ain't it? Freedom of speech doesn't mean decency. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
It means you actually can be indecent. You can actually, because it's your freedom, right? That's crazy when you think about it.
I mean, just because you have freedom of speech doesn't mean that there's no consequences behind your speech, right?
Of course.
Or anything like that when you're looking at, when you're coming out of, I think, but you know, people should be responsible, but everybody's not, right, with what they say. So, I mean, there's really nothing we can do about it. They'll block, somebody just block it, report it.
Wow.
Block it, report it, and then they'll take it down. Do what they do.
Some people are not blocking or reporting these things, and even when they do, people are. You fight for something when there's a fight to be had. So when you say, okay, I don't like it, and then, okay, I fight back. No, this is my free speech. I'm going to do more of it. And now I'm going to report it more. And you report it more that, okay, I'm going to post some more. So, you know what I mean? One begets the other. If that's the thing, you get what I'm saying? When you fighting something, that makes them fight back.
I mean, because people are passionate about stuff, so right,
especially freedom of speech.
And then when you get out there, I can say whatever, and I'm going to tell you sometimes you sound dumb. I mean that, like, when you no, sometimes you just really sound dumb.
Sometimes you just sound stupid.
Yeah, you do when you be, but like how like when you in when you in school. And they be like, you don't tell, like, soon as you turn 18, I'm grown. You don't tell me what to do. If you got to say that, you ain't grown. Like,
if that sentence comes out, you still have a little child in you.
You got a lot of child in you. You know what I mean? Like, and you just listen to, like,
the response.
Or the things that people say, like, you be like, hold on. But listen, all right. So we kind of ramble because it's What's on Your Mind Wednesday.
I got a lot on my mind.
And so we're gonna take a quick break.
What about Alicia Keys?
Wait, we're gonna take a quick break.
You didn't see Alicia Keys?
It's 8:00.
All right, we're gonna take a break.
And we'll talk about Alicia Keys and Usher and
halftime show. We'll talk about
all of that great jazz. Tamika will be on
Mitchum Services, and we have a special guest coming.
Yeah, Bozell will be in here.
From the Collard Green Festival,
Tampa Bay Collard Green Festival. Yes,
world renowned Collard Green Festival. Y'all tune in.
Yes, 7 years and moving.
Amazing.
Oh yeah. So we're. Tag a friend, tell a friend. We're coming back with a full packed hour.
Yes, no. Reading all these letters, you see that love is the most important thing in
to returning citizens. We were able to negotiate a deal where we got like 30 minutes on the radio at 99 Jams to talk about, Amendment 4 and other local, policies and politics. Enjoyed it, so we started doing it on Sundays as like a podcast with, at the time, Janet Michelle. She was our co-host and she, filled that role until she moved. And then we had Carla Bristol, Carla B. She came in for a season. And then Reno was behind the scenes. He was always present because we did organizing together, so he'd come and hang out. And then the things that he was saying off camera was like, man, we might as well just have you on the show.
The negative thoughts that you is thinking about right now, or any particular subject, y'all, just flip it.
Turn problems into opportunities.
Problems are opportunities, man. Big shouts out to Sauce and Bread, man.
Real deal, man.
We on the jump board together right now.
Just being around people and clearly always talking, I just felt like at least learn something, so as you see that you're not going to shut up, you can have substance to your conversation and not just be labeled somebody who just love to talk.
Really being informative, looking to give the information that isn't readily available in our community.
Multiple meteorologists can look at the same data and come up with a different forecast.
And so now you take those models, take that data and say, okay, based upon all of that,
absolutely,
you might be in between here and there, and that's my know what I'm saying speech.
Most recently, after Carla B, transitioned out and went to do other things as well, Qiana, we invited Qiana.
I've been working with the guys for a while outside of this, and they called me to interview. And when I came in to interview that Sunday, after the show, they was like, hey, you need to be a part of the show. And I was like, okay.
I look at it almost like a band and the instruments, but it's just the instrument that we're using is our voices.
My voice is already kind of squeaky. I know my voice can get squeakier.
You have to have your radio voice on and have that vocal control.
I talk lower when I need to calm it down. And when I'm very passionate about it, I slow it down and because I want you to understand what I'm saying. What's good for the geese is good for the gander. So if you keep it secrets, just know that she can too.
Okay, and see that's why Qiana, that's why you need it on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. You feel? So you gonna even things out. You know what I'm saying? I was just joking. You know what I'm saying? It was joking.
We just understand power, you know, and in terms of people's attention, you know, because it costs. People's attention costs. That's why it's called pay attention.
We want to present local information right up there with, you know, the trending topics.
One thing that's a common denominator with all of us is that we're all passionate about our people.
For me, what you take from me is that I'm real and I'm passionate about the growth of our people.
The overall goal, I would say, is to have a more informed community. Around electoral politics, around health, around equity.
It's about the mission of connecting the dots and closing the gaps, inspiring people to see what's possible, you know, and trying to be an example. You know, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing sometimes, but, you know, you do the best that you can with what you have, and you pray that others will be inspired to join in.
For more info, visit cdatcenter.org/Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
No safe places for them to go.
We hope the war ends quickly. We're tired of fleeing from one city to another. We're so tired, I swear to God. People are tired. I'm hoping the world stands with us and looks at us with a kind, merciful eye. We're tired. We're always crying. Martyrs, shelling, destruction, death, starvation, thirst. There's no food.
While the United Nations is warning Gaza is on the brink of... and his cameraman, Ahmad Matar, who were rushed to the European Gaza hospital in Khan Yunis. Doctors had to amputate Abu Amar's right leg. He's also suffered severe bleeding and still has pieces of shrapnel in his head and chest. The pair were critically injured while reporting on displaced Palestinians in the Rafah region.
And y'all know what? Just like that.
We're back.
We are back. Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. This is Qiana.
And this is the one and only Mr. Edmond.
And we are brought to you by the New Image Project, better known as...
See that?
Because we are redefined.
What's cool?
Because smart
is the new
gangsta.
Baby.
And if you didn't know...
Now you know.
No. Now it is What's on Your Mind Wednesday.
What's on your mind?
And if you are looking on Facebook, you see we have a special guest.
Yes, special guest.
Special guest.
Let me stop.
No, you good.
I be repeating everything. That's my radio personality. They say something and I just repeat it.
So the funny part is I wasn't even upset with you today, right? I didn't even give you the side eye. But you knew that you was wrong. So before I could even go there, you already said it. Hello, caller. Introduce yourself. I already know who this is. Before you introduce yourself, you introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. Good morning, y'all. Hold on. Hey, how y'all doing? It's Tamika Mitchum of Mitchum Services.
Hey, Tamika, give us 1 second. Hold on. Right. Go ahead.
That's Mika.
Yeah, that is.
I am Boyzel Jose. I'm the co-founder of the Tampa Bay College Festival. Glad to be here this morning.
There you go. All right. Mitchum Services.
Hey, Mr. Boyzel. How are you? Mika, how are you? I'm so honored that I can call you Mika. You know? Yeah, you part of the family now. Hey, Phil. Hey, Jabari.
Hey.
I was going to say, so Bozel get a whole thank you. You call here every Wednesday. But it's okay, though.
Yes.
Want to do it?
Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. We are on the move with Mitchum Services.
Mm-hmm.
So today they are having a major event down at the Pinellas Clerk of Circuit County Court for the annual Valentine's Day wedding. So from 1:30 to 3:30, there's a group of people that are getting married at the same time. So it should be fun. It should be fun to look at, fun to participate in. So if anybody looking to do their nuptials, today is the day.
Not, but go ahead.
You don't get married at the courthouse on Valentine's Day?
For each his own.
Okay, then.
Listen, we also have Pinellas County Urban League is doing their inaugural Workout Wednesday at the Enoch Davis Center. So they have a whole Valentine's Day theme. It's called Sticking with the One You Love. And they're going to have, you're going to be working out. They're going to have healthy food samples. There's going to be some financial literacy. So it's going to be a good time. You and your loved one go celebrate Valentine's Day at Enoch Davis with Pinellas County Urban League.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for the lovers in the house, Gladys Knight is here. She'll be at the Mojave Theater tonight. Anybody going to see her?
Gladys Knight.
I just hear.
You know what? I didn't know, but now that you said, no, I'm not gonna go. But I might try to get some tickets for somebody else that might want to go.
Yeah,
I might be able to
boss up.
No pips.
Flex a little
no
bit.
pips.
Yeah,
No pips.
That's a nice
His
gift.
last train to Georgia. That's the only thing I can hear.
It'll be fun. Tomorrow at the Sanderland Center, we have property value workshop. So you can attend and learn innovative ways to boost your property value, and most importantly, learn about the city programs that can possibly help you do that. There's money out there, y'all, for us to do house improvement. So go to the workshop at the Sanderland Center tomorrow from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. and you can learn more about that.
Okay.
On February the 16th, we have Nonprofit Connect Workshop. Miss Lolita Dash is hosting a class talking about grants. We know that's the hot topic. Everybody wants to know about grants. Where are they? How do I get them? Where are the grant writers?
Because it's free money. Grants mean
Right.
free money.
No, it don't.
So at the Greenhouse, February 16th, 9 a.m. to 10:30.
You know how to mess up.
I'm just saying it got another meaning. It don't mean free. That's the misconception we're gonna help change.
Okay, you can. But you just mess
Go
up
to the
a
class.
good dream.
They're going to talk all about it at the workshop.
Go ahead.
And then, of course, on Saturday, we have what Mr. Boiselle is there to talk about, the Collard Green Festival. So we won't go too far into it, but that is the place to be on February the 17th.
I need some collards. I can taste them now.
February 18th, we have Just Heal Bro. It is an affinity space. It will be held at the center, a space for Black men to get together and talk about what it means in today's society to be a Black man. So that's going to be an amazing workshop. They are on tour right now. So they'll be in Tampa on Saturday and they'll be here in St. Pete on Sunday. So please check that out. If you know anybody who could benefit from that, please share. We want to fill the space.
Everybody, all men.
Let's heal, bro.
All men.
They should have did it on Valentine's Day.
I think it starts at 15. 15 and up. So young men as well.
15?
Yeah, it starts at 15.
You should start early.
Yeah, we got to.
Trauma start early.
On Monday, we have St. Pete Youth Farm, Mental Health Monday from 6 to 7. So y'all check out Carla and the kids. That is, I think it happens the second and the fourth Monday of the month. February 19th, also next Monday. So Pinellas County Urban League, they're on their second series. So they have Small Business Academy. And so last month they focused on finance. This month they have Dr. Nicole Ross, who is helping you get your business established and in order. Monday, she talked about goals. Next Monday, she's going to be talking about your business plan, how to get that done and why it matters. This is a free course. This one will last, I believe, for 12 weeks as well. So please sign up. We'll be dropping the link for you. It is a free resource. So let's use our resources.
Yes. Thank you so
Next
much.
Tuesday, the Urban League is also in partnership with Perk and Career Source. They're having a workshop titled, Are You Eligible for Expungement? It's going to be held at PTEC. 5:30 to 7:30 on February the 20th. So get involved. Know your options. It is a legal workshop. There will be people there to let you know if you are eligible for expungement. So please check it out. And then next Wednesday, we have a job fair at the Trop. They're prepping for a raised rowdy season, so they have all kind of open positions. So they'll be out there from 3 p.m. to 5:30 next Wednesday. And then also next Wednesday, we have at St. Pete Youth Farm, February Mini Gardens Workshop. So they're giving you, it's free. It's a free workshop. They're handing you a mini garden, teaching you what to do with it, how to take care of it so you can take it home and grow your own food. So I think that's totally awesome. Mm-hmm. So let's check that out as well. That is the final thing that I have for today.
Thank you.
We got a busy week ahead. You all are so welcome. Enjoy your Valentine's Day, and I hope to see some of y'all at Workout Wednesday.
All righty.
Okay.
All right.
So
it's a lot. It's
yes, so
a lot of good stuff. So when we say like St. Pete, like you never like you know how to be like, oh, hometown is boring. There's never nothing to do. It's always something to do.
Oh, they say that until they get to where they're going, and it ain't nothing to do. And I'm just so okay. Collard Green Festival, 7 years.
7 years.
So
and growing.
It is. I remember the first year, and I can honestly say the first time I had a collard green smoothie. See, right. I had a collard green smoothie, and I've been doing a lot of green ever since.
Or were you doing green prior? You know, like I really can't.
Ever since.
No, and I think he was doing greens prior.
a little more than usual.
You added the extra green. That's what you did. You added the extra green.
But yeah, the health part of it is amazing, right? I remember I think Kim won the first contest or one of the first contests.
You know, that's because my competition greens were used for the food court. But she did win.
We're a little competitive in here. She
was the first winner.
Yes, I remember. I remember because I got some and they were award winning.
Yeah, they were really
good. Them things were so good. I was like, oh.
So can you tell what make your greens so good? Because I think I do some really good greens. But I think I cook really good. But go ahead.
Of course you gonna think.
You can't think. You gotta know.
Ooh. Oh, I know.
You gotta know.
You know.
I mean, the whole collard green festival started because of this process of me making these greens.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what makes it different is that I do them in an electric pressure cooker.
Oh.
Right? And I believe that process really locks the flavor of the collard greens in.
You're a collard green connoisseur.
Everybody got a secret. See, everybody see the way the electrolyte get in the milk.
It's like the massage of the green.
It is true. How you mix them up before you put them in the pot.
Okay. You clean your greens?
Okay, so see? I confess. I use bagged greens.
Okay.
Chopped bagged greens.
Oh man, that's a sin.
It is really
no, it's not.
It is.
No.
It really
Why
is.
work hard when you can work smart?
See, this new generation has messed everything up with the collard greens. Collard greens has never be the same.
It's the way to get the collard greens into the generation because the process that we've defined makes it so quick. I cook my greens in less than 30 minutes.
Sound like a crime. It's like a bank robbery in and out.
It's not like the old days. You have to go. You got to pull your greens, take the animals off of them, right? You wash them real good. You got to wash and scrub them.
Take the animals off.
You
got to use baking soda. You got to use some baking soda.
And do all of that other stuff. Put some vinegar.
Come on. They wrong. I done tasted the darn dishwasher. They wrong. They wrong on so many levels. Y'all come to the Collard Green Festival, but don't bring your collard green.
If you're doing any of that, if you put the darn in there, we don't want them.
No, you got to use palm olive.
If you put palm olive, we don't want them either. No. So what started the Collard Green Festival, though?
Well, it all started because of this friendly competition that the co-founder, Samantha Harrison, had. But it actually, the idea began, I really did. My wife and I, we bought an electric pressure cooker. I started experimenting. with cooking greens in an electric pressure cooker. My wife loves greens. The ladies at the church would make her pots of greens. And I remember one day I told one of her ladies, I said, Miss Edith, I'm getting good at making collard greens in an electric pressure cooker. And she laughed me under the table. Boy, get out of here. You can't make no collard greens in an electric pressure cooker. And so I actually made a mistake because I was using, at the time, my secret's olive oil and my seasonings, which I can't tell you.
That's fine.
And I was using chicken broth. I forgot to put the broth in the pot.
Oh, chicken broth always like,
but I tell you, I forgot to put it in. And I thought I messed up, but the pot locked and I couldn't stop it. And so when they cooked, opened the lid, stirred them up. My wife and I tasted greens in our eyes like, well, what just happened here?
No chicken broth?
No, because here's the deal. There's so much moisture
in the greens.
That you
and with the pressure cooker.
To get it out. Yeah.
And so you're not masking that collard green flavor with anything but just the collard green. It was amazing. It was amazing. And so from there,
sounds good.
At the time I was teaching the kids at the church media at Bethel Community Baptist. Samantha's kids were in that program as well. We started selling collard greens after church for a fundraiser. We raised enough money to send a group of kids to Columbus, Ohio on a round trip flight. And so during that time, Samantha started cooking that way. So we started competing. We said, there's got to be more to this because people are going nuts over these greens.
What? They that good?
We thought about maybe.
Are y'all cooking some? Wait, are y'all cooking some greens?
Well, supposedly the recipe is the food court. So the Galleria of Greens, that's our
supposed to.
That's it. Yeah, because we use the electric pressure cooker. So when you get to the festival, you see all those pressure cookers lined up. We finally got it right because we couldn't get it the first couple of years because we kept blowing the generators out.
Okay.
But we got a nice big generator now. Big
okay.
diesel.
Okay. Yeah, the big boy. You got to bring in.
Yeah. So you get it. But, I can't really control what happens to my team.
Yeah, because you ain't behind.
Last year, I'm like, that's not the way I'd be.
You need to make a small VIP pot. You see? And then just, with the little, here you go.
That's okay. Listen.
I ain't tasting me.
We talked about that yesterday.
Listen, I'm seriously interested because collard greens, if people don't know, is like, I think it's what made Black people live to be 120 years old. Remember back in the days? Because the collards, if you think about the old place, it used to be full of collards, full of the health, and then it'd be a piece of chicken.
It's a superfood.
It is.
It's got everything.
Yeah. You can eat it like
every day.
Look, it'll clean you out.
It fill you up.
Yes.
Listen, I learned that at the Collard Green Festival. That first year, I learned that it was a superfood. I seen the different ways people use it and do it.
You know what? Have y'all ever had collard greens and grits?
I have.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. I use collard greens a lot of my breakfast stuff.
Collard greens and grits?
Yeah. I take the leftover.
So
my omelets.
Instead of spinach, you use collard greens.
Yeah, okay. It is a spinach though, ain't it? What kind?
Well, it's a leafy green. It's in that family.
Okay.
In fact, the high school recipe winner made a ravioli collard stuffed with shrimp and collard greens.
That's ravioli? For this year. This year, right?
The high school recipe
ravioli stuff.
Yeah, but she actually made a collard ravioli, like the dough. It's a green ravioli because it's made with dehydrated collard greens, and then she took the more collard greens and shrimp and put in the ravioli with like a white cream sauce or something.
Man, this boy,
and it's gonna be there on Saturday as well.
I'll be there early.
She'll have some samples, so make sure that you're there.
I'm gonna be early because I really want to try the collards. I really like it. Yeah.
I mean, you think about it. If you're using spinach, you can use collards.
Yeah.
And if they taste good, see, the people I've noticed that the folks who don't like collard greens is because they probably had a bad experience.
Yep. Somebody
right, they were bitter.
Or they washed them.
So that's why
they wash them with the ball off. They don't wash the greens.
So that's why I don't like turnips. I don't like turnips. I don't. Oh no. The turnips got a bitter taste to it to me.
You had a bad experience.
No, every turnip I've ever tasted.
Not everyone.
I said everyone I've ever tasted.
About the turnip root.
Yeah.
And my mom used to kill some turnip roots. Man.
Y'all can have it.
Some people use turnips instead of greens, or they mix heavy turnip greens. Heavy.
Yeah.
I don't think I like mustard. I like collard greens. All the other greens, I like spinach. Turnip greens, mustard greens, you can kind of have them.
So look, I want to talk about the health benefits of eating more leafy greens, collard greens, and because it is what you call it, a miracle fruit. I mean. A wonder. Yeah, it ain't a fruit though. It's a veggie.
It's a veggie.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I mean, it's all that. And I tell people all the time, like, I'm not an expert in this, right? Like, for the first time, I'm actually growing collards in my backyard. My parents were avid gardeners, and they grew a lot. But with the festival, we're just really facilitators. So I'm learning a lot. As we introduced this idea about a collard green festival, that's when we got into the gardening community,
everything
the fitness
came.
community, everything.
Yeah.
Because actually at the festival this year, they're going to be doing the largest salad, right?
Yeah, the Tampa Bay salad, which is a great idea.
The largest salad in the world?
In the area.
It's a big salad because what they do is they get veggies from a lot of local gardens. Everybody can choose a little bit of their specialty to this Tampa Bay salad, and they build this big salad.
I hope y'all show up so we can eat all this food. I know some hungry, homeless people. Y'all come too, because we're going to feed y'all too, because it feels good. Listen, I went and I would go around. That's when I learned so much about collard greens at the collard green festival.
Like my mouth is already watering because I'm like, ooh.
But this is amazing to me because we're so busy during festival day. I really haven't enjoyed the festival, believe it or not.
I hear you.
I only get it like after it's done.
Because you all in it.
People talking like this is new to me. Hearing you say that through photos and videos is when I realized.
Oh yeah, for me, I know personally.
Hey, caller, introduce yourself. I think I know who this is too. Go ahead.
Yeah, you already know who it is. This is the host with the most. It's
comedian.
Like Granny Penny.
Comedian Damon Davis. Yes. One of our hosts for the Collard Green Festival. Right. Go ahead, sir.
Oh yeah. What's going on this morning?
You got a collard green store?
I had ate some collard greens one time, and it wasn't enough toilet paper to hold me off. But I hope I ain't got those collard greens this weekend. But I want to let y'all know. Yeah, it definitely clean me out. I want to let y'all know. Y'all get ready for a great show, man. Do y'all heard of Usher Raymond?
Oh my Lord! Yes,
yeah, that's how I'm coming out. That's how I'm coming out this weekend, baby. I got to dance from I told Alicia Keys to get on the plane and come down here. It's going down this weekend, man.
Have your
for
skates?
Real, y'all get down, man. Huh?
Have your skates ready?
No, I ain't doing no skates. So one of y'all might put some collard green juice on the stage and hate on me. I don't trust y'all like that. I want to say a special happy Valentine's Day to my beautiful wife, and happy Valentine's Day to each and everyone out there. Get you some collard greens and get you some. I see y'all Saturday, man.
You have a great day. Damon always calls, so I knew it was gonna be him.
Yeah, so what I was saying was with the Collard Green Festival, for me, it was really an eye-opening learning experience because I watched my grandma do collards, mama, just like you say, all the way through this washing and learning that some people don't wash their collard green.
But they
those are dirty ones. You taste the
they
dirty
say
ones.
it's a little grit. They like it's a little grit.
But some people like the grit in it.
The little grit, like
a little grit,
not a whole lot
not
of grit.
Gritty, not gritty.
I don't like gritty grits. I don't want gritty collard greens.
A little grit. Just a taste of. Oh yeah, they're good. They fresh. That's how you know they fresh.
So what can the people look forward to on Saturday?
Wow, there's a lot going on. So we have our headliner, Adrian Miller, the soul food scholar. And if y'all hip to the Netflix series High on the Hog, he was on the first series. He's the authoritarian about the history of the black chefs that worked in the president's kitchen cabinets. So he'll be talking about the liquid history of the presidents on Friday night for our Callers After Dark reception. Then on Saturday at the festival, he's going to talk about the black chefs of the president's kitchen cabinet. And so the festival, we expanded last year along 22nd Street. We had record numbers. We're expecting more. Pray that this rain stays away.
So I looked at the rain because I've been following. I've been following. It's only going to rain for a second.
Okay.
Like even at it went from like no rain to like 12 o'clock in the afternoon to maybe in the evening. So I think we're going to be okay.
Yeah, we're gonna keep praying.
Yeah.
We're going to rain or shine.
Oh, we out there.
Yeah.
Rain or shine.
That's how collard greens grow. Yeah. Rain or shine.
Yeah. Renee Edwards texted me this morning. She says, "I'm getting calls. Are we going rain or shine?" I said, "We're going rain or shine. We're going through."
Yes.
I like that. That's my type of organizer.
Yeah, definitely.
Rain or shine, so bring your umbrella.
And of course, we got stuff for the kids. When we were planning the festival, we knew that if we designed things for the kids, that would bring the adults. So we have a lot of great agricultural stuff happening. The Pathfinders are back for the tree climbing. I remember your kids, Jabbar.
Yeah. The tree climbing is epic. Listen, the tree climbing, I would do it, but I'd be getting stuck. If I get up there high and I look down, they say, "Let go, Jabbar, just let go." I ain't let go.
It's so funny. No, and we have pickleball.
Well, no, pickleball is not going to happen this year because that's happened because that's on the property of the new senior center, and it just came a little bit too late.
Oh, okay, okay.
But I tell you, a big change this year, and thank you, Miss Qiana, is that we are going to have entertainment all afternoon. So, like last year, we had our first headliner, and we had a concert. At the end of the day, and we said, why not keep that vibe going a little bit earlier? So thank you. Good. So we got
a whole list.
So you say that better than me.
Okay, so our headliner is Cheyenne. And she's a part of June's Diary, which is Kelly Rowland's girls group. And she's also my daughter, if y'all didn't know. Okay. But she'll be an amazing show. So we're kicking off the day. We will have Healing Fire.
Yes.
Doing African dance and the drums and everything. We also have a community choir that's coming out.
Amazing.
That's gonna kick it off for us. We have Maya, an opera singer.
Maya Stevenson.
Yes, she'll be out there. She's gonna sing
Afro opera.
I think I've seen her. I've seen that.
We have D Spade for the kids,
which is
Rod Wave artist.
Doing his thing.
So he's coming out there. We have Cristal.
Get that word.
Yeah, Cristal will come out there. That'll give you a little. We have Naja Monet, another R&B singer that'll come out there. We have Al Downing Jazz Ensemble.
What? Y'all got Al? Man, go on and check the front door.
Traditional jazz.
We have the kids coming out.
Legendary.
So we have DJs. It's gonna be a packed full day of activities. Natasha will be on the stage. With her fitness, you can learn some dances, some line dances.
I like that, yeah.
Yoga in the park behind
come on for the yoga and the meditation.
Behind the Woodson.
Mindful meditation.
And we'll have a mental wellness conversation. Right. There's whatever you're looking for, it is there on the Deuces.
And I want to say this.
Gibbs High School Band will be out there.
Yeah, last year we had Lakewood, and now we got Gibbs.
I think I seen Lakewood.
And don't forget about the free collard green giveaway.
Yes.
So we're still giving away free collard greens. Get there early because when they run out, they run out.
Yeah.
Free collard.
Now they're not cut. They're not cut. You gotta cut them
and wash them.
These fresh.
No soap.
They gotta have that gritty.
No soap. But listen, I want to say this. This is a great space. Even if you don't necessarily eat collard greens or like collard greens, this is a great community event, community networking, community people. So when I've gone, I've made connections. I've talked to people and seen people I haven't seen in a while. I've planned things and different events have came from my attendance at the Collard Green Festival.
Yeah. It's a lot of food vendors. So it won't just be collard green there. So your favorite food vendor possibly will be there because Record Numbers is a lot of food trucks that hadn't been there. People signing up left and right.
Record numbers for
the Collard Green Festival. When you're looking at
I like that. Record numbers.
You have a lot of giveaways there. It'll be a lot of information about your health.
Yes.
Reading.
Resources.
Resources galore.
Yes.
Will be there. So it's so much there. Like we have a family zone.
Can I ask this?
Say that. Go ahead.
Entry is free, correct?
It is completely free.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I say this is something.
Now I'm going to say this. It's free. But bring money in your wallet because you're going to want to purchase some stuff there.
So bring the bag.
You get in free and now you support the community because the community supports you.
Yes. I've went and I've supported, I've shopped, and I just have grabbed. Yeah, thank you. Try this.
Yeah.
Hell, hey, thanks.
You get.
Listen, it's not just the it is a transformational experience. It's not a transaction.
Right.
See, and that's why I think it's last so long, because it's been transformational in the space.
It's been about the community. It's been about really uplifting the community and letting people know that we can walk upright as a people. We can do things in excellence. We don't have anything to be embarrassed about.
Right.
And that's why it's staying on the deuces.
Yeah.
It's staying there. It might expand, but we're staying there. Right.
We're just going to expand what the deuces, how far it goes on the deuces.
They've been coming.
It's been growing.
Because last year it was over 6,000 or so.
That's what they're saying.
No, it was a little more than that. Because listen, I remember when it was just right in front of the woods. So let's start there.
Yeah.
I remember when the boundary was 22nd, right?
Yeah.
Now it has breached the boundaries, and now it's going down as far as the Manhattan Casino.
Almost, yeah.
You get to the underpass. Because I did. That's where I started. I think I parked at the Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
I think we parked at the Manhattan and walked up through that. And so it's been growing. And plus, you got new businesses like the Catalyst. You got Urban Drinkery. You got
Heavies, you have Lorraine's,
you got a new president, you got a new at the Deuces.
Yes, Latour.
Yeah, so okay, so it's like I don't want to call her president because I know that ain't the president position. I don't know.
All right, we don't want to mess up
over the Deuces.
Yeah.
Yes, the Queen of the Deuces. We'll call her the Queen of the Deuces. How about that?
That sounds like a position.
Now, can people still get tickets for Collard Greens After Dark?
People still can get tickets for Collards After Dark.
Okay.
You could go onto the website TBCGF for that link. It's our fundraiser and sponsors reception on Friday. Now it is in Tampa. It's at the Cuban Club. And the reason why we initially called the Tampa Bay Collard Green Festival, not the St. Petersburg Collard Green Festival, is because though the base is in St. Petersburg, we always imagine that it impacts the entire Tampa Bay region. So we moved that to that fundraisers event. It's like we're expecting maybe a tops of maybe 250, 300 people, but you still can get, but that's not free.
That's a high estimate.
No, but this is the fundraiser, right? And then Jordan will be.
Yeah, Jordan Bowles, the saxophone.
He's gonna be serenading.
Oh, yeah, I know Jordan.
When you come in, because the doors open at 5:30, you can come in. He'll be serenading you at that point. We have Super Dave.
Super Dave on DJ. We got Gaston Culinary Services, his brother over in Tampa, who's a professional chef. He'll be doing the food with their
drinks. Everybody likes drinks.
And drinks. Yeah, Adrian Miller will be there. So yeah, definitely.
So it should be, so the doors open at like 5:30. Right. Program will start about 6:30, and it ends at 9.
Okay. Book signing. So if you buy a ticket, you do get Adrian Miller's book.
Right.
And he'll sign it.
Hey, I want to say y'all put this together. This is amazing. I want to try to come out to the Cuban Club
in Ybor City.
Yeah, in Ybor. I know right where it's at. Yeah, I don't hate there. Listen, I love that little spot. That's a little. My homeboy did a video there. Rapper. It was really nice. But listen, long story short, it's inspiring to watch this go down. It's inspiring to see it grow, right? And experience it. Not just watch it, but experience it. Be there and looking and learning because, to be honest, like, this is big. Like you know how big collard greens is in the Black community? How many collard green plates get sold on Sunday? That's an economic driver.
Yeah.
Like that's an economic driver. That's not just, it's so big when you think about it, it's sitting on your plate, it's just there. But when you think about the legacy, the history, and I learned a lot of that from
the story behind it.
Yeah, it's a big story behind it. And I think that, being creative and tapping into it, I take my hat off to y'all because it's ingenious, right? It's been sitting right there in our face all our life. You get what I mean? Mm-hmm. Why haven't they had a collard green festival?
Well, it's a good point. And I appreciate this comment. So when we thought about the idea, we laughed about it. Because like I was saying before, we thought about selling these greens, getting a cart and being in an MLK parade.
Yeah.
And we blurted out,
way bigger than that.
Collard Green Festival. We laughed. And when we Google collard green festivals, there's a few around the country.
Okay.
And so we visited Samantha reminded me, it's the original Collard Cultural Festival outside of Atlanta in a place called Lithonia, Georgia. And so they've been in existence for maybe 12, 15 years. So we visited them and see what they were doing. And that's when we came back home and said, okay, well, if we did our own festival, what could it be? It was the cultural festival. It was supporting a local private Black school there, educating our kids. And so we said, well, what could we do if we did it back home in St. Pete? What would a festival be like?
I think it's a great idea. I think that it's tapping into an untapped resource, which is the collard. And with Tampa Bay, St. Pete being the tourist destination, you don't have a lot of Black entrepreneurs tapping into tourism, right? This is a form of tapping into tourism. This is a form of Black people being a part of the tourist industry, which we are not largely a part of.
So I'm going to say this. I'm honored just to be a part, right? I'm so honored to be a part. And you're letting people work in their gifts. Like y'all came in there.
Yeah.
Mitchell Services. She come in and do what she do. Jerish Martin. We're doing what we do with the collective of everybody. And I love our people. Like I love to see like something that goes from here and then blossom and it just keeps on going. And the passion that y'all have for it is amazing. And and this is a testament is that when you have a vision that you just see it through, God gives you something you don't even know where it's gonna go, and you like y'all laughed it off, and then 7 years later y'all still here.
Right. It was never my intention to be running the festival. As you know, I'm a photojournalist. I'm a storyteller. But when we put this together, it's like, well, this is it. I mean, the story is the thing that pulls people together. So we're using collard greens as a jumping off point for, like you said, Jabbar, for like many conversations. And then what's been amazing to me is just to see how it's evolved, right? And I got to tell you, St. Pete continues to step up, like, because people see the success of the festival, right? And listen, we have a lot of work to do because it's hard work on the back end, right? If you would open up the door, you'd be like, "Ooh, are y'all supposed to be?" Well, we are, but we have a lot of work to do. And so, like, for me going forward, my goal is to really concentrate on building the infrastructure of the organization, so that we have a chance for long-term sustainability. So like Samantha Harris, she's president. So she's really the one who's been holding it down now and doing, I'm still doing my part.
Yes.
But
big shouts out to Samantha. That's the work.
Big shout out. Yes. Big shout out to Samantha Harris. But to Q's point, I mean, it's like now I'm getting introduced to folks that have been here all their life.
Yep.
I've been in St. Pete 25 years, so, to really be a part of a community, it takes time. I see people come in and just want to do things, and you don't really know the community. Now, I was blessed to have a job when I worked at the newspaper.
To put you in there.
In those conversations. But you're one of the first people I met when I moved here.
Wow.
And I've seen you, and it's inspiring because what you've been doing has been consistent.
Thank you.
In the film space. I see you working hard. I see you having some success. And now, I mean, Q, you've been here all your life. I'm the one that's being taught and brought along now. And Tamika with Mitchell Services, and it's like, man, this is really this is amazing.
Hey, that's a good perspective. I ain't that's a perspective. I ain't even think like that.
So I'm super excited, right? Super excited. We've been talking about it. Yeah, we've been talking about it every show.
It's a big thing because when I think, right, because like I say, when you look at these cultural and heritage type festivals, right? One of the big ones here in St. Pete, not only just MLK, but it used to be the Festival of States, right? That was big here, right? They even had Ku Klux Klan walking down the street in that. But what you got to understand that's a cultural festival, right? That's being put on. So now we're in charge of culture. You get what I mean? Or at least our portion of it, because culture is like a lot of things. Culture big, but this is a part of our culture. Is the food is our culture, and to have a festival commemorating the food,
and it's healthy,
right?
Collard greens.
It's got a message
without the fat back.
It's got
no fat back. I put the fat back in there, but you can't say it's healthy with the fat back.
They don't eat the fat back part. No, I put turkey wings in my I do.
Yeah, I
chicken broth and
turkey.
Yeah. Listen, we're gonna electrify.
But even if they use the fat back, as long as you're eating that green, still, it's healthy.
With a little fat back. Okay.
But I think that's one of the things that makes us different from some of the other festivals is our intention about living healthier.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's not just food tasting. It's not like a pork
Hell.
chop festival, whatever you want to call it.
They got a pork chop festival.
I don't want to get sued. I don't want to get sued. So I said pork chop festival. Some people. Yeah. So.
But yeah, I think the whole intent, like you say, the health aspect, that's a great angle because we're in a time in our community where we're focused on health kind of more than ever. Yeah. Mental health, physical health, heart attacks, strokes, and a lot of that come from the diet that we choose.
Diet is everything.
Sometimes people feel, diabetes run in my family, it run in my blood, but the reality is the recipes, the diet is what runs in your family. It's the diet that's running in your family, not the diabetes. Everybody got hereditary stuff, so I don't want to be speaking all bodacious.
But you can control it by your diet.
Yes, your diet is everything.
You can control a lot of stuff by your diet, and people don't know that. And we were taught, and because it's the flavor that we yearn for. Like I'm looking at this because I'm.
You're right, though. It is.
It's the flavor.
It's
kind of.
People are doing things though. People are flavoring. Like the vegan movement is huge.
I want to be a vegan so bad.
I
No.
I
really
can see it getting there. I can see it getting there.
Because I did it for a month, right? And the smoothies almost took me out. Remember, like when I was because I started out, it was the smoothie detox, and
that's
then
a big jump.
Yeah.
Liquid.
So I did. So I was drinking. So I was drinking 2 smoothies a day and then a vegan meal. And I had what I can't think it.
I know what you're talking about. Used to do
the festival. He did festivals too. Yep. I hired him to make all my meals. So
he did the meal prep.
He did. No, he cooked them.
But I'm saying it's meal prep.
Yeah, he did. But he cooked all. So every day I went to
locally.
Yeah, locally.
Julius Forte.
No, not Julius.
They shot out Julius.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Ray's not Ray vegan. But they got a Ray. Listen, I've been trying to eat healthier myself.
So I went and picked up these meals every day. Like he prepared the dinner with the dessert, and it was different every day for a whole month. I had more energy than I ever had in my life. Right. And I wish I would have kept on. If I would have known that you can do mushrooms to make it fried chicken, I might have stayed.
I'm just learning that.
Yeah, I'm on the mushroom tip right now.
I'm just learning
doing that.
Yeah.
Sure. Look at Tabitha Brown.
Yeah.
Which Tabitha Brown?
That's the sister who went vegan and she's making the tour now. You might know.
Yeah, I would love like Tabitha Brown. She retired her husband. She's the comedian. She was like...
She retired her husband. What in the world is going on here?
No, she retired. So what
happened? What in the feminist movement? She retired.
Well, see, this is the thing. She wanted to be in the industry. And her husband actually was a police officer. They moved from out east and to the west to California, and he ended up working. And she always like first so that she can follow her dreams. And once she popped off, she told her husband retire.
And she lost all this weight, right?
She bossy. She sound like she sound bossy.
To do something else.
No, I'm just saying that sounds very bossy to me. No, you retired. It's Valentine's Day. And we support Black love. Retire me then, somebody. But don't worry about it.
No. Okay, if you have any final thoughts, because we got to ask Qiana too, right?
Yes.
Go ahead.
No, just come on out. Come on out Saturday, and support us, rain or shine. You're going to have a good time. So thank you for the opportunity.
Rain or shine. Thank you so much, boys. Thank you so much for all you do. Thank you for the Collard Green Festival. The gift that you've given us will go throughout the years, because if you can get somebody to eat some healthier meals, you can save a life. It's that important.
Yep.
Okay. We're going to go to Ask Qiana. This is a hard pivot, y'all.
Oh, wow.
Hi, Qiana. Oh, first I want to say the Ask Qiana is being brought to you by
the grocery co-op.
One Community Grocery Co-op. One Community Grocery Co-op. You can find out more on Facebook. One Community Grocery Co-op. Since we're talking about healthy eating and good food.
Yeah.
Okay, so ask Qiana. Hi, Qiana. I trust this message finds you in good spirits. I find when they start like that, it's messy.
It's gonna be like,
trust this message finds you
go
in
ahead,
good
just
spirits.
read it.
I find myself in a bit of a challenging situation at home, and I believe your perspective could be invaluable. Recently, my mother, 59, and I'm 35, and she's recently begun dating someone who happens to be just 2 years older than me. The proximity in age has been a source of discomfort for me. It's been affecting the dynamics within our family. I can't quite pinpoint why this bothers me so much. I'm struggling to navigate these emotions. Have you ever faced a similar situation? If so, how did you handle it? I'm keen to hear your thoughts and advice on what you might have.
Mama gotta have a life too, Jody.
Not no 37-year-old and 59.
Well, you want me to tell you, everybody's grown,
Okay,
right?
go.
At this point.
Okay, I hear that now.
And then you like to put people in boxes. And then a 37-year-old, if she found a 59-year-old that she was interested in dating, she's grown. It may be some uncomfortability, but it will be.
She grown.
I mean, it will
She
be.
grown, he grown, they
right. You
grown.
may find some uncomfortability. You never, like, people try to tell you where to find love at and put it in a box for you and give you all these rules. Y'all know the one thing I believe in, the two people defines the relationship. Now, here's the rules about dating people
Younger.
in ages, right? I think is predatory if you date. I'm gonna say if you date somebody that you saw grow up.
That's grooming.
That's predatory, right?
Okay,
Grooming,
okay,
however.
okay.
So if you watch this person grow up, if they called you Mr., Miss, Auntie, Uncle,
But then they get grown, it don't count? The grownies don't count then?
No, now these are Qiana rules.
I'm not.
These
I'm
are
enlighten me.
Qiana rules because I also believe that age don't make you mature.
Okay.
Right? Because you can have a 59-year-old that is
immature.
Like a 23-year-old, or you know what I mean, or a 39-year-old, and then you have a 39-year-old that comes in because it's life experiences that you have that makes you mature. So I'm going to tell you that you choose wisely.
You was ready. You was ready for this.
When you choose wisely, because when you look at the age thing, because it's out there, Drea. The
20-year-old,
the 21.
She's pregnant from a 20-year-old.
He's 21.
He was 20 when they did it.
But then on the flip side, we talk about this. If your 21-year-old brought home Beyonce, what would you say? You'll say, "Good job, son. Good job, son."
Hey, you need to get out your bed.
You would.
You right?
You like, "Good job, son."
Good, boy, I taught you well. Boy.
Something wrong. I listen. I was like, wait a minute now.
Beyonce, something wrong with you. It ain't my son.
I got to investigate something.
You'll be like, "How you pulled it?"
We doing more than that.
You'll be like, "Who don't talk to you?"
Tell me more.
Tell me more. You know what I mean? So, honestly, what you look for is, and I will tell you, is see if your mother is happy. And making sure that he's rich.
That's prime. That's number one.
That person is giving her what she needs in a relationship. As long as it's a healthy relationship, that's her house. She can't dictate yours. You can't dictate hers.
He might live with his mama. What are you talking about?
The 39-year-old, if you're uncomfortable, get your own house then.
So, and I agree with you. So, dear reader, I see what bothers you about this. You in your mama business. And you gonna be bothered when you in somebody else's business.
Right.
That's just the top and the bottom line. Get out.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say it's just like for each his own.
But I understand it. This dude only 2 years older than me. We probably went to school together or in the same world. We listen to the same music, go to the same night clubs. I wouldn't want to see my mama in the club.
It is
with the guy.
it can be uncomfortable. It can be uncomfortable, but it's a way that it's possible to navigate. It is definitely possible to navigate. And what I will say is, you see, but because it's a woman, it's more uncomfortable.
I just say you don't see 59.
It's because it's a woman.
37 is grown. Yeah. That to me, that is past the line of young adult. You grown so when you in your 30s and you can do everything to 50, 60. But when you 21, 25, 26, and now I'm 49. Come on.
But you see it all. But you see,
I'm just saying,
but it's more.
It's God blessings.
No, it's more of a conversation when it's a woman than when it's a man. Because
so
you
more of a stigma.
It is. So it's
the cougar versus the predator.
It is what it.
Because the woman gonna be called a cougar and the man gonna be called a predator.
But here you go. So
you get what I'm saying?
I had Cheyenne young, right? I'm a teen mom, so there's not like a huge gap in between our age. She's
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
I hear you now.
So when you look at it, we go out together and the same guys try to holler at us all the time.
I hear you though.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so me and Cheyenne has navigated this situation.
Because y'all close to age.
We're 15. Me and Cheyenne's 15 years apart.
Yeah. And that's almost the age we talking about.
And so when you look at it, she's dated somebody my age. I was like, and then my advice to her is like, you can't date nobody my age that's a bum. Right. You know what I mean? Like this is like if I'm gonna keep it.
How about dating no bumps?
No, but I'm just,
so she can't see the potential in the old man.
No, you can't. And let me tell you why.
No, you can't. No.
Because if you're dating old, and this is Qiana, if you're dating older, right? They need to be bringing something that you don't have to the table.
It's Valentine's Day now. Remember what you saying.
If y'all at the struggling point together, then you might as well date somebody your age because that's what y'all supposed to be. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So if y'all 21 together, y'all both supposed to be broke.
Oh, so you...
But if you're dating 15 years older, he better have some stability and be able to give you something other than this 21-year-old. You don't just date for the potential when you're dating older. You know what I mean? And that's just Qiana. You can take it how you want it, but this is the advice I'm giving my daughter. Give your daughter whatever you want. You know what I mean? Tell yours whatever you want. But this is what I'm telling mine. You know what I mean? If he's not bringing something of stability and more purpose to what you already have going on, you need to reevaluate the situation, especially when he's older. But I had to navigate that. I've dated younger. She had to navigate because people think I'm younger. I have a young spirit. You know what I mean? And so we had to navigate that too. Sometimes there's bumps, there's hurdles, but I will tell you, we overcame all of it. So it's possible.
Yes, you can navigate, dear reader.
Do you, fellas?
I agree with what you're saying. I mean, I think, obviously, I know my daughter, I never wanted my daughter to date any bum, period.
Right.
But people have to do what they do, So, yeah.
Right.
Good advice.
Hey, I think I definitely agree with it. I see that you were prepared for this.
And only because this has been coming up. We talked about it on the plug report.
But age is like it's a thing. It's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And navigating it, no one has taught us to do it.
But
we're figuring it out as we go. Because as we get older, you know what I mean?
And then and I've seen a lot of people miss out on happiness because of what society say. Right. It should be. Mm-hmm. And you're letting other people dictate your life. And what you find out is that you can't dictate theirs. Right. They're going to do what they want to do regardless. And they live that. Your children go have kids, get their spouses, and now you're sit here by yourself because you didn't want your child to feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think a lot of people put an emphasis on age when it is about maturity.
It really is.
Like my wife is 7 years older than
me. Mm-hmm.
And when we met, I think I was like 23. She was 30. That was a big, 23 to 30 is still a big gap.
Yeah.
There. But it was the maturity and the things that brought us together. And we've endured since then. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, y'all can chime in. I mean, and a lot of times sometimes you can tell the age difference. Sometimes you can't. You know what I mean? And then
some people are older but on a younger mindset, or some people are younger on an older mindset, or two people complement each other.
Right.
So it's whatever.
And so what you want to do is find the compliment.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? The balance of your life. And a reader, if it's not a healthy relationship, your mama weed him out. He'll eventually leave.
Your mama?
I mean, that's
I know. I'm just saying. Yeah,
your mother will weed him out.
Okay,
You know what
I got a couple comments, y'all.
Go ahead.
Tamika say, "Come on, Cougar Q, let the people know." Hey, Mama Blue say, "Stella getting her groove on." Okay. Wow, this is how long we've known each other. Okay, well, that's more comments on other subjects. So yeah, I mean, I think it's important for us to know it's okay to love where you find love at. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Know what I'm saying? And it is Valentine's Day. Thank y'all for joining us on the Tampa Bay Breakfast
It is Valentine's Day, and we're going to be talking about love all day on all assets. So happy Valentine's Day.
Yes.
To the man that I love.
Him.
And can you bring me my wallet?
Valentine's 2024 is here. And we definitely want to thank y'all for joining us. Thank y'all for being along for the ride. We got any final thoughts?
Final thought.
You know, I love St. Pete. I love this community. We're just overjoyed at the support we have for the Collard Green Festival, and we just hope everybody comes out Saturday to enjoy themselves and have a good time.
Yes. Final thoughts. Y'all can meet me at the Collard Green Festival. I'm gonna be there early, rain or shine. So bring your umbrella, and we gonna push it to the limit.
All right. Well, listen. Be the change you want to be or see. Step up for the community. Yeah. Write down those 5 things. I forget that we have new viewers, right?
The 5 things.
So write down the 5 things at the end of the day that make you smile, make you giggle, made you feel good. A lot of times we let the one bad thing dictate our whole day.
That's
when
right,
there's so much
that's been going
beautiful things that happen throughout the day. So at the end of the day, write it down. Appreciate life. Today's Valentine's Day. Even if you get the Happy Valentine's Day text, somebody want to stay next to you, hold your hand a little tighter. Even if you didn't get the gift of life is what you need to appreciate. Right? So that's my final thoughts. I'll be seeing you at Collars After Dark, Collard Greens Festival, rain or shine. We in the building. Make sure you're there. And this has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I am Qiana.
I am the one and only Mr. Edmond.
And stay tuned for Sister Hughes.
Lose your shoes and shout all around the room.
Yes. And we're out.
Mike Burke, Renee Pels, Nermeen Sheikh,
Petersburg,
Dina Geister, Messiah Rhodes,
99
Eileen
Gems.
Goodman with Juan Gonzalez.